I'm Bobbi Fisher, and this is my Aesthetically Awkward podcast, a show where we dive into all things aesthetics, health, wellness, entrepreneurship, and everything in between. This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. It is not medical advice. Please consult your own healthcare provider before making any decisions in your personal health journey. Now let's get into it. Full disclosure, we had recorded 4 different episodes, and when I went to edit them, we pre-recorded them all, and then I went to edit. The audio was totally jacked up. So some of the clips, we lost audio entirely. Others, it cut out about halfway through. Some of it was just spotty, going in and out the entire time. The problem, I believe, lies in technology and the operator being me. Whoops. So again, we have been off this summer because of renovations, etc. And my podcast room basically became a catch-all for some extra furniture, not using my actual recording studio as it was intended. So instead, I have these little DJI mobile microphones, really nice, but obviously I don't know how to use them appropriately because we're using our cell phones, these mobile mics, and something went haywire with the audio. You live and you learn. What can you do but move forward? So I am on today to apologize for our very long unplanned break and getting back to hopefully what's going to be a regularly scheduled programming. The episodes that I recorded with Amber and Isabel, I will re-record as their schedule permits over the next couple of weeks. Really, you missed out on some awesome content, and for that, I really do apologize. So, what have we been doing this summer? Well, for those of you who come to see us for treatments here in Danville, you know that we closed in May for a couple of weeks while we had our parking lot torn out and completely resurfaced, relined. It is beautiful. I am so happy. And if you are a business owner in the Vermilion County or surrounding area and you're looking for any asphalt work, I cannot recommend highly enough Midwest Asphalt. They are phenomenal. We also had construction done on the front of the building. We had a foyer built and it's enclosed, large, beautiful windows. We used stout construction. Also, if you're looking for a contractor for commercial or residential work, cannot recommend them more highly. Phenomenal to work with, small business, and Pete is the owner. He's just been so good to us. The reason we had this foyer built is, one, to elevate the front of the building, but to also elevate your experience when you walk in. So for safety purposes, we keep our double doors at the front locked. That's for your safety and for ours. We want to make sure, though, if for some reason whoever is working the front desk steps away, use the restroom, etc., you aren't stuck out in the elements. You know, the Midwest, while our climate is usually mild, it's not always. It's raining. Sometimes we get pop-up storms, the snow, it gets cold in the fall and winter. We don't want you to have to stand out in that. So the foyer is large, it's spacious, and it's also climate controlled. So you can come inside out of the elements, and if you have to ring the bell and wait a minute or so for somebody to come let you in, you're not going to be exposed to the crazy and sometimes temperamental Midwest weather. So there's that. Other things we've had done, we had our landscaping refreshed. Ross Kelly did that for us. He is local here in Danville, wonderful man. We had a new sidewalk poured. We had some electrical work done, and that's not quite finished. We have a few more things wrapping up, hopefully by the end of this month, just to help improve our electrical access for our lasers, so all of our rooms can be utilized to operate lasers in the event we need to do so. And yeah, so there's been a lot going on. I'm also working on upgrading our furniture in all the rooms. We got some really comfy, like big and tall chairs, and we're going to be swapping out the brown leather couches that are sort of low to the ground. I just want something that's a little bit easier for my more mature clients to be able to get in and out of, especially if you have any hip or knee pain. Those lower couches just aren't comfy to get in and out of. So we've got the big and tall chairs assembled. We're just waiting on getting some updated storage so we can store the old furniture and some folding chairs and tables, and then we will be making that swap here soon. So enough about the not so exciting renovations that have been going on. I'm excited that they're happening, but you may or may not care. I want to talk about the other things that have been going on in clinic. Over the summer, we totally revamped our service menu. We moved from a system called Jane App over to Prosper, and it's definitely taken a bit of a learning curve, but I absolutely love it. It's been wonderful for us. We now have an automated membership that is a banking system. Patients can log in and view their virtual wallet at any time. They always know their balance. They get a set 10% off of their skincare purchases as far as retail, their injectables, their lasers, microneedling, facials, anything that's cosmetic or aesthetic, their waxes, brow and lash treatments, all of that. So, absolutely love that. It's all automated by the system. They also have a really great rewards program, again, that's automated. So, if you refer a friend and they use your unique referral code, or you verbally tell us at their first appointment that you were the referral source, we can link the accounts, but you earn rewards. And then there's also consumption rewards. For each dollar you spend, you earn a point. Once you hit 500 points, that you can cash in for $25 of store credit. It's all automated by the system, and you have control of when you want to cash those points in. There's no cap, they constantly roll over. You can also earn additional points for actions. So there's action rewards inside your patient account. We can't do this for you. You have to log in and do it. But if you leave us a Google review, if you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those different things, you can submit your request to get approved for those action rewards. Again, those points go straight into your account. And then when you're ready, you can cash them in for dollars off of services. So it's really nice. And you can stack those with your membership discounts as well as manufacturer rebates and discounts. If you are using SkinPen, RHA filler, or our Daxify neurotoxin, you have probably been signed up for or seen us posting about the new Riva program. And if you haven't heard about it, when you come in for your next injectable treatment, scan the QR code in your injector's room or at the front desk. It's really quick. It takes about 30 seconds to get signed up. You get $25 just for signing up. And then again, you get consumption rewards based on the treatments that you receive in office. Those roll over towards your next treatment. It's just a nice way to earn a few extra dollars off because every dollar does count. As far as the changes to our service menu are concerned, like I said, we had revamped our service menu a bit, and we have some custom packages now. These are standing packages in our system that are available for purchase at any time. I'm not going to go through all of the packages, but just so you have an idea of why we did this, we wanted to make sure that we created some cohesive packages that really dressed our core values, our collaboration, and our results-driven goals and service to serve you and meet you where you're at. So an example that we have is like our Skin Pin Microneedling series, which is a series of 3, and it combines laser toning to make sure we are getting you as much collagen as possible in your 3 treatments. And you can use those over a 90-day treatment if you're coming in initially for a corrective plan of care, or you can purchase it and bank it for up to a year and use it every 3 to 4 months for collagen stimulation. So it's just a wonderful example of how we have curated these packages. Another one is our signature glass skin package with Lativo. So that is an express hydrofacial with dermaplaning and a laser toning session and up to 20 units of Lativo, all performed in one visit. So you'd start with seeing our esthetician for your facial and dermaplane and your laser. Then you'd hop over to the nurses and see them for your Lativo injectables. Again, it's all performed in the same visit. And it's called the glass skin package because you are going to be absolutely glowing. There is nothing better than a hydrofacial with a dermaplane. I will die on that hill. It's my favorite. So 20 units is the FDA approved on-label indication for the 11 lines or the frown lines between your brows. So it's a great way to just test the waters to see if you like it. If you're doing the full upper face, for example, 11 lines, forehead, and crow's feet, the average patient needs around 60 units. You might need less, some might need more, but if you've been following along on social media, you know that we are well underway for our back to school promos. My kiddo just started kindergarten at the beginning of the month, so August 5th was her first day back. I think just about every other school in the area is back already. I don't think there are any others that are hanging out there as far as elementary school, middle school, or high school in the Vermilion County, Indiana, or Illinois area. So congratulations to all the kiddos that have gone back to school. And yeah, we are excited for our little one to be back, but we also understand as parents that sometimes it's nice to have a breath of fresh air and a little bit more you time, and we are celebrating that with our back to school promos. So, a couple of really exciting things that we have going on for that with our estheticians is the Platinum Hydrofacial experience. If you book a Platinum Hydrofacial between now and our actual back to school Saturday event, which is September 5th, you get a bonus laser toning. You're getting a $300 treatment for free, so it's an excellent value. Our nurses have a Daxify skin pin microneedling combo, so it's a skin pin, face and neck with Daxify 120 units. And then they also have a separate Latibo special. It's buy 60 units, get 10 bonus units for free. And I don't want to make this a long and drawn out episode. Like I said, this is technically my second welcome back episode that I've done. I'm really frustrated that I lost the audio, but I'm confident that this time around when I go back to edit and post that I will have no issues. Now, I promise it's not going to be just my voice from here out. You're going to hear from Trinity, from Katie, Amber, Isabel, and we have somebody new starting next week at our front desk. I'll wait to introduce her on the podcast after we get her started and through orientation, but I'm excited for you all to meet her in person. She seems like she's going to be an amazing fit for our team. She is so kind, so knowledgeable, and she's got some amazing experience to bring to the table. I think everyone in clinic's going to love her. Also on socials, send us a DM over there for any subject matter you would like us to chat about this fall. We are the Aesthetically Awkward podcast on both Instagram as well as Facebook. I will also put our handles in the show notes along with our website. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. We are so excited to be back this fall, and we want to make sure we're bringing you the material that you want to hear about. If you're ready to book a consultation with our nurses or our estheticians, I will also put our booking link in the show notes. Have a great day, guys.